Hello everyone, welcome to the Blessed Lord channel. And for today's little video, I'd like to do a little review of one of my favorite AKs that I've ever owned. And that is the Draco. It's made by ROARM out of Romania. It's the Draco, it's the full-size Draco AK pistol. And I've done a bunch of, extra slash modifications to mine, which I really love. And let's just get right into it, guys. Oh! This is my baby right here, yeah. And like I said, it is a pistol, but to a lot of people, it'll look like a SBR. Okay, I'll get into that in just a second. But first, for the people that get a little, let's go ahead and do a check. Make sure there's nothing loaded in here. Okay, empty magazine. Okay, in my house, I don't like to keep loaded weapons. I'll just say that. Okay, and nothing in there. See? Nothing in there. Okay, nothing in there, guys. All right. So, anyways, let me get into this nice little rifle right here. This is, like I said, this is my AK, my Draco AK-47 pistol. Okay. And you know what? Before I get into that, well, no, let's just go right back in it. All right. And I can't say enough about this pistol. I love this weapon. It's my favorite carry weapon. I mean, I love to take this to the range. When things go bad, I'm telling you, this is probably going to be one of the weapons I carry, if not one of my custom pistols that I'll be starting to make myself, which I'll be mirroring a lot of them after stuff like this. Because I can't say enough good things about this weapon. She's never failed me. She always works, and she's pretty accurate, I just love it. I just love the way that she feels, I just love everything about this weapon. I do. But let's get into it. On this one, normally when you get the Draco pistol, this whole from where my hand is all the way back is not there. So usually it'll look like this, and even this stuff here isn't there. It's usually wood grips on most of them nowadays. Okay, but I had to switch all that out. You know. Let's start from the top and work our way down. If you notice here, this muzzle brake I have on it is a Midwest Industries muzzle brake. It's a door breacher. It's a breacher slash muzzle brake. Okay, and if you notice, like looking at it, you can see the little teeth on it. I didn't see the point in getting one on the teeth looking like fangs. Then it gets stuck in stuff. I just wanted the indentations to where I can really make stuff go. If I have to hit something with it, I'll tell you right now, I highly doubt I'll ever hit anything with this weapon. Okay, I got other stuff for that. The back of my sword, or even the back of my knife. Or other things. Than ever use a gun. It was just something that I just wanted to have on there, and honestly, this muzzle brake I do like because you know I did notice a little bit, not like not night and day, but I did notice a little bit of difference of the muzzle brake adding this one on and noticing less muzzle climb. You know, and what that is whenever you're shooting your rifle, your pistol, etc., whatever, and like depending on the different brakes, it'll rise higher than others, right? Because it's not feeding the gases as efficiently as it could. And with this one, like I say, you look at this, it's got the notches here, you know. Okay, and they go all around the whole thing. See that there? Whoa, look at that. See what I'm saying? And it works good for me, And I also like that this is American company. Whenever I can, I like to buy from American companies on certain things. And the same thing goes for this quad rail. This quad rail is the Gen 1 Midwest Industries flat dark earth. Okay, and same thing goes for this right here. It's a Magpul AFG. Okay, grip, and this is a Gen 1 also. Okay, uh, flat dark earth. I got a thing for flat dark earth. I'm not gonna lie. Now I will say this: when I originally purchased this handguard, this quad rail, it looked on the advertisements that I saw like almost like a copper, like a on a like the way a penny looks, you know. And when I originally bought it, that's what I wanted it for, because I was actually going to paint this entire gun in an off tan kind of copper, like a desert kind of color, and I thought it was going to look really clean. Well, when I got this, it was nothing like what the advertisement showed. It was more of a flat dark earth, okay, and that's cool. I'm not complaining. But so what I did is I tried to match the rest of everything I could to it, so that way I had a lot of flat dark earth on this weapon. Okay. Now also on this, my my pistol grip is modeled after the gun I used to carry in the military for a good bit, and that was my M249, my saw. And this is a Magpul saw pistol grip with ergo, right here, and it's got the compartment area so I can put stuff in it, right? Okay. And I really like it, and to me, I like it a lot because it's a grip that I used when I was in the military, and I'm comfortable with this grip. Now, there's nicer ones out there, yes, okay, but this fit the bill for me, and what I needed, and I'm happy with it, just straight up, I'm happy with it. And this is also a Gen 1. A lot of the parts on here are Gen 1s. Um, And then this right here on the back, this, my friends, this piece right here is I got this from Century International Arms. It's the SB47 brace. And what it's meant for at first was really like for like disabled veterans, because you can unhook the Velcro here and put your arm through this, and it's kind of like a RoboCop thing, and it's nice for that. And you can also do it like this, and as far as I know, they said that is okay, and it's not considered an SBR. So to me, this was a win-win to buy that brace. It's like having an SBR in a sense, and not having to go through all the headache of the tax stamp and everything else, and the weight and all that goes with it, And that's a headache. And then you can also take this off real easily. All you have to do is pop the top cover off and take your spring out and just unscrew the pistol grip, and this will come right off. I mean, it's actually got a machined piece of metal, this whole piece right here, that goes over the back of the receiver and goes right here. Now on mine, I also added a um, a um, a dual sling point on mine for left and right. I use a single point sling system for mine. I just prefer that, and mine has the bungee to it, and I like that. Another thing that I like about this weapon is if I have it down to the original factory setting on here, right now I got it a lot longer because I just like carrying it and let it hang. It's easier for me to put it behind myself and it doesn't come swinging back on me. But if I put it at the 0 setting, no joke guys, like it hangs about right here, and it's just easy concealability. I mean, like it barely, like muzzle barely passes the bottom of this jacket. I'm just saying, okay? So I really like that option too. But for me, one of the reasons why I like this weapon so much, I've had Saiga AKs, okay? I've had Warsaw 6310s. I've had the GP 75. I've owned the M plus M AKs, and they're all okay in their own rights for everything, little thing on them, you know. But I just prefer this one the most out of all of them. I'll be honest with you. And the reason why is because it's like I said before, it's like on the SVR, and this is the full size Draco. It's not the mini or the micro. It's the full size Draco. So the reason why I like this is because when I'm out at the range with this bad boy, and I'm putting lead down range on target, I, you can't tell a difference almost from shooting this and shooting the rifle as far as accuracy. Okay. Now, when you get into the smaller Dracos, you will see that difference, and you'll be more wanting to do the pistol range side than taking this out to the rifle range side and going down and acquiring those 50-yard, 100-yard plus targets. You know what I mean? You'll be wanting to stay within the 25 to 50 range, if not smaller. If you go to the smaller ones, it's just how it is. But I like this because for me, this weapon right here is like a 2-in-1. It's like a close quarters combat rifle, but it's not. It's just got the brace, okay. And a further note, I always carry my ATF letter. See this right here? This is an ATF letter, guys, that comes with the brace. And I always keep mine inside this part right here. So that way, if I'm ever at the range and someone's wondering, or if, God forbid, a law enforcement official is ever to come up to me and wonder, like, what is this? Da, da, da. I got this paper here showing that it's 100% legal and etc. You know, and I'll tell you this: a lot of law enforcement aren't going to ask you this because a lot of people in law enforcement own these and own, you know, the M4s with the M4 braces on them and etc. You know, a lot of people are getting hip to this, and I would recommend if you guys get an AK pistol, you know, and don't mind that. I don't care if it knocks. Like some people be like, "Oh my goodness, he just knocked his gun." This is an AK. It's meant to be knocked around, and that's why I love these weapons. I don't have to do that and be like, "Oh no, I just hurt my baby." Oh. No, I bought this because it's meant to be knocked around. Because it can get dropped, it can get put in water, it can get lit on fire. You can step on it, roll over it, whatever you want to do to it, and it's still gonna fire. It does what it's supposed to. And that's why I prefer the AK platform of weapons over most any AR or M16 or any thing like that on the market. I'm just saying, I am sold on the AK platform. Reliability, in my opinion, is a lot better than a little bit on accuracy. Okay? Who cares if I'm getting half inch or whatever MOA? Okay? You know what? Okay, you're getting half inch MOA, right? The AK I might be out here or here, but you know what? It's still center mass. It's still putting someone down on the ground. It's doing its job. Okay, I ain't worried about all that. You know, I ain't trying to shoot grapes out the air and shooting like, you know, mini Diet Coke cans or something. You know, really? Okay, there's a place for that, and it's called at the gun range. But in real world, you just want to be able to put things down range, and you don't want a gun that's going to jam on you. And, you know, because I'm telling you what, a gun jamming on you is like you getting killed. Okay? Because the time it takes you to figure out what's going on, in less time than that, someone can put a round down on your head. No, and I'm just saying, that's real talk, you know? But I love this weapon. I do, guys. And like I was saying, y'all, if you guys got an AK pistol or any kind of M4 pistol variant, I highly recommend getting this brace while they're still for sale. Because anything could change 1 year. ATF could change their ruling or who knows what. And you know what? Everyone that got some is grandfathered in, okay? So I'm just saying, y'all should get one of these if you don't already. I'm just saying, okay? Um, the other thing that I really want to go into talking about is this clip here. I love these clips and stand by them. I do. Let me put this gun down for a second. Let's get into the clip for a second. All right. These clips, I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see that. See if I can get it in the right angle to where we can. There we go. Master Molder, made out of Wilson, North Carolina, USA. Let's get the patent number. Okay. Now, one thing about these clips, and I'll just be upfront, I like, one of the other reasons I like these clips is not just because it says this on it. Let's see if I can get this into focus for you guys. Anyways, it says, I don't think y'all are interested. I'll just read it to you. Law and government use only. Okay, and these are so light, and you know, and I'm thinking that's why they got that marking on there. These are not for civilians. Not to say civilians can't buy them. You just have to go through a dealer that bought this, because a civilian in most cases cannot buy these directly. Okay, except for maybe a few manufacturers, and that's already bottomed out. Now, there's a ton of people that will sit there and complain about these Master Molder mags. Oh, they're no good. They don't fit in the AK. It's garbage, you know? Well, let me tell you something. They make them tight on purpose, okay? Because you're supposed to wear them in on your weapon over and over, and then it gets a perfect fit to your weapon. Because there's so many different variants of an AK out there. Romanian, Yugoslavian, Egyptian, okay, I mean, you just name a country, they make an AK. I'm just saying, okay, and that's why they made these thicker to accommodate for that, you know. And these are some heavy-duty mags. I mean, look at the teeth on these things. No joke, no joke, you know. And I like these because they're light, Okay, and they're 48 rounders. Okay, 48 rounds. I ain't gonna have no big drum all gaudy hanging heavy on the weapon. That's awkward. That's awkward. And then it takes forever to load a drum. Twist and turn, twist and turn. You know, no, not for me. I'd rather just get these, fill them up. Typically, I'll fill up at the most, usually 40 rounds in these, you know. I don't fill them up all the way. And the reason why I say 40 rounds, for me, it's easy like this. I buy a lot of Tula ammo, you know, and they come in 20 round packs most of the time. So I put 2 packs in a magazine and go on to the next one. You know what I'm saying? Good to go. I've never had no failures with these. I've never had a problem. I've had a fitment issue where it's too tight and stuff. But like I said, that you gotta wear it in there and get it going to your weapon. And after you do, okay, after you do, they're not hard, you know. But like anybody will say, you know, you gotta know what you're doing too. And look at me having a little bit of issue, but you know, it's hard doing this with my left hand. I don't usually do it like that. Here, let me switch this around. Usually I do these with my right hand because I'm right-handed. Bam, see, done deal. You know, easy peasy. You know, and with an AK, guys, if y'all are new to AKs and stuff like this, and this goes for any magazine just about, on an AK, you always come in at an angle like this. Come in at an angle, get that tooth over the lip right there first. And then after that, just pull it in and pop it in place. Good to go, guys. Okay, like I said, when you first get these magazines, they are tight. But I'll tell you what, after you wear them in, they are good to go. Good to go. And there's a reason why I'm praising these magazines so much. One, because they're so light. Two, because it's law enforcement, military only. Okay. And three, because when you fill these up, guys, I'm not playing around. I've had friends and other people at gun range that just can't believe it. I can fill this up with the bullets, like say, like I said, 40 rounds, 30 rounds, whatever, right? And I take a regular steel mag that's just traditional to the AK, and I hold them both together, and you know, this one here, even with bullets in it, still feels lighter than an empty steel mag. Isn't that something, you know? And the other reason I like these, and I'll get into this, give an example. I took the rounds out of it. I've had this magazine give me a failures a few times. You know, it's never usually AK they'll give you a failure. It'll be your magazine or something like that, you know? And this right here is a Tapco, okay, mag. You know, I like the color on it. It's a nice design and all that. But let me tell you something. Like I said, it's a Tapco. There you go. It's starting to go in there. And I'll tell you what, I'm done buying Tupco anything for the most part. I'm really done with that company. There was a time when they were really high speed, you know, but now they're pushing out so much stuff that there's no quality control anymore. And I bought like 5 or 6 of these, right? And I've got 2 magazines that are duds. If I wanted to fix these, I'd have to replace the follower spring and all that. Now, you know, these magazines just ain't worth that to me because the price that I spend for the parts for this, I can buy 1 or 2 of these from the vendor where I was getting them from. So, you know, you do that in your head and see which one you want to do, you know? Like I said, I will not be buying any more taco products because, like, for example, on this one, look how tight it is. I mean, it's just, and it doesn't even go down right or upright. And that's the problem with this. It'll try to feed the ammo wrong. You'll either try to get 2 at once or none at all. And then it makes the bullet touch right here on this lip. And I wish I brought the bullet out here. I didn't think to, but it's got a nick on it from it doing that. And the follower trying to get that and bring it up, and it's not working out. It's not working out. So this is a disappointment. But yet I've never had one of these do that ever. And a lot of people on the market will say, "Oh, these are cheaper than Tapco," and you know they're not. Well, I'm gonna tell you what. Back in the early '90s, Master Motor was the Bizom, the bomb diggity. Okay, and I still think they are. What I think it is some company bought out their patents, is putting their stuff on it and remaking their stuff. I could be wrong. Maybe they're back in business doing it. Regardless, I'm gonna tell you what. If there's any manufacturers, distributors out there that are got these, you let me know because, like I said, I'm about to be doing my own AK soon, and this is actually the magazine that I want to give to my customers when I start making my rifles. I'd like to be able to put 2 of these in every rifle that I sell and a 10 rounder, so that way if they just want to play at the range or do that, you know, they'll have that option, you know. But like I said, I love these, man. I had almost 30 of these, but then other friends would see them and be like, oh man, sell me one, give me one, and I would here and there. I think I'm down to like probably, I don't know, 15, and I'm gonna tell you what, I just got these things laying around. Hell, I just looked over here and I got two more uh sitting around there. You can see the dust on this bad boy, just sitting. You know what I'm saying? I love these magazines. I just leave them everywhere, you know. And those aren't loaded. Okay, matter of fact, I'll show you. You probably saw it. Like I said, I don't keep nothing loaded in my house. I got kids. I'm ex-military. I don't see the point in keeping weapons loaded. I mean, I keep magazines that have bullets in them next to my weapons that are in a safe or whatnot, And it doesn't take me but a matter of a second or a second and a half or whatever, usually to click, lock, and load, ready to go. I don't. I'm not one of those guys that wants to have an accident in my house or something bad waiting to happen. And so I just don't see the point on keeping a loaded weapon in the house. I'm just saying. But that's just me, to each his own. But like I said, I do not recommend these Tapco clips at all. They're garbage. They're 100% garbage. Now I wanted to show y'all something neat. This is really cool. My buddy that was doing a lot of leather work for me, um, when I had him do, like, I think I showed y'all on my Mossad pistol, like the leather work on that. I need to show y'all the belt later, but I had him make me 3 of these so that way I could put them on my AK vest however I want, and then I got a little bit of leather custom bling bling. I like that. And let me show y'all some of these up close. Um, Look at that there, guys. See that Texas with that star and then the oak leaf acorn powder? Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? And like I said, these are from our Master Molder Mags. There goes that law enforcement, use only on them. And these are just beautiful, guys. Look at that. Just straight up. And this is all handmade. He did this. Just nice work. Look at that. I mean, nice stitching. Just nice work all around. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful work. You know, and that's his at the time his leather company right there. Awesome guy, awesome guy. Matter of fact, one day I swear I'm gonna have to talk him into getting back into this, because I'd love him to be able to do stuff for me on my stuff later. I mean, he just does good work, guys. You know, and here in Texas, when you find people like this, you try to support them. Okay, this is just beautiful. Look at that. I mean, beautiful, beautiful work. You know, and I'm sure there's some of y'all out there will agree with me. That's nice. And somebody else might, oh, I don't care. I want, something made out of this because I want to, ripcord everything. Well, whatever, to each his own. Me, I like the smell of leather. I'm just saying. Yeah, it's good. So anyhow, guys, that's basically my review of this right here. I love this Draco. I do. I love this weapon so much. It's my baby. It's my baby. And it's just so nice when you're firing this bad boy. You got the option like this. You can go like this. You can do whatever you want with this bad boy. Notice, I usually like to keep my fingers like this on my weapons all the time. It's just a good habit to get into. But yeah, man, this is it. This is my Draco I've been talking about. Isn't she beautiful? I love this weapon. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think. If you guys get a nice rig, send me a link to y'all's pictures or video or whatever. I'll take a peek. I'm all about looking at people's stuff. I love it. Everybody should be happy about what they own. Amen. And God bless everyone. And thank you, Lord, for allowing me to be able to have a weapon like this, to be able to have for my family and my household and those around me. Amen. Because this is the bomb. This is a good weapon right here. Another thing, my AFG, I actually put it on backwards on purpose. I just, it's supposed to be flipped around the other way. I just like the way that it feels here. I get a way more positive grip with it like this than if this triangle was in the front. I'm just saying. That's just me. To each his, like I said, to each his own. Everybody's got their things that they like. And I just, like I said, I wanted to take this time to do a little video on this. I've been saying I was going to, so here it is. And I love this weapon. I love it so much. God bless y'all and have a good day. Bye-bye.